The amber liquid catches the sharp-edged light. A grid of neon blue is bleeding through the night. 3 a.m. I'm watching the geometry of the street. A city of distant pulses rhythming in need. Clean lines, mahogany, the mahogany and the glass. Watching the ghost of the traffic patterns pass. I've carved the space for silence at the top, but there's a logic in the silence that won't stop. And from this height, the humanity is blurred, a language that the architecture never heard. I'm a king of the grid, a ghost in the glass, watching the minute constellations pass. It's a beautiful distance, a refined isolation. The price of a view is a permanent vacation. High above the static, clear of the street, where the victory is hollow, but the logic is complete. The glass reflects the amber of the grain, a blueprint of the profit and the gain. They're moving lights, they're circuit boards and lines below the height where the heavy burden shines. I've carved the world to fit a single screen, the sharpest edge that the city's ever seen. But the oxygen is thin when you reach the peak, and the only truth is the one you cannot speak. And from this height, the humanity is blurred, a language that the architecture never heard. I'm a king of the grid, a ghost in the glass, watching the minute constellations pass. It's a beautiful distance, a refined isolation. High above the static, clear of the street, where the victory is hollow, but the logic is complete. Is the glass keeping the world out, or is it keeping the silence in? Million lights, a single mind. Logic is complete.
Bleeds into the wet concrete. Tailored shadows stretch across the street. In the cabin of a vintage ghost, I'm the stranger I know the most. The city sleeps beneath a hollow light. The city sleeps beneath a hollow light, tracing lines through the throat of the night. Is the climb worth the cold at the peak, when the only truth is the words you can't speak? Solitude is a heavy velvet crown, driving past the ghosts that run this town. Gold in the pocket, lead in the chest. A gentleman never truly finds rest. Mahogany surfaces reflect the glass, watching all the ambition and the pride pass. I clink the ice to hear a friendly sound, while deep shadows pull at the hallowed ground. Loyalty's a word for the ones who stayed in the quiet room where the debts are paid. Concrete stretches like a long gray thought, remembering the battles that I haven't fought. One turn left to the safety of the dark, before the morning starts its hollow spark. Is the climb worth the cold at the peak, when the only truth is the words you can't speak? Solitude is a heavy velvet crown, driving past the ghosts that run this town. Gold in the pocket, lead in the chest. A gentleman never truly finds rest. Soul life, just for the night. Turn out the light. Charcoal suit is a heavy cage, hiding the ink on a blank white page. My shadows lean on the crimson drape, seeking a ghost or a clean escape. The amber in the glass is cold and still, a heavy weight against a weary will. I'm a man of maps with nowhere to go, watching the high tide of the city flow. Oh, let the darkness catch the sound before I crash against the ground. I'm howling at the silver moon inside this hollow velvet room. Give me the resonance, give me the heat. I'm more than just a face on a crowded street. I'm more than just a face on a crowded street. The smoke rings climb to the ceiling high, like prayers that forgot the way to the sky. My equilibrium is hanging by a thread, chasing the words that were never said. A cadence in the distance, a piano's plea, begging the ghost to set the captive free. I put on the leather, I put on the mask, never answering the questions that they ask. Oh, let the darkness catch the sound before I crash against the ground. I'm howling at the silver moon inside this hollow velvet room. Give me the resonance, give me the heat. I'm more than just a face on a crowded street. I'm more than just a face on a crowded street. Glass is dry, just another gentleman's goodbye. The heavy coat is hanging by the door. The day's demands don't reach me anymore. A soft glow spills across the empty floor, counting the quiet heartbeats, nothing more. The tension leaves the room with every breath, a simple truce before the morning's death. So let the amber shadows drift and sway, drowning the echoes of the frantic fray. It's only here the mind can finally bend, finding the grace where all the sharp edges end. Just breathe the stillness in until it's clear. Nothing remains to hold, nothing to fear. The city hums a lullaby below, a distant tide that doesn't need to know. My pulse is matching every steady pain, wiping the glass against the falling rain. I've left the ledger and the ink behind. I've left the ledger and the ink behind, seeking the comfort that the weary find. So let the amber shadows drift and sway, drowning the echoes of the frantic fray. It's only here the mind can finally bend, finding the grace where all the sharp edges end. Just breathe the stillness in until it's clear. Nothing remains to hold, nothing to fear. Time loses shape within the velvet dark, a solitary flame, a final spark. Rest in the quiet, let it fade.